Alright, we're gonna pick right off where we started. No. We're gonna just continue on from where we ended last time. This is still the beta planetoid, and we're still trying an all achievement run here without any care packages on the highest difficulty settings possible. It's gonna be fantastic. And I don't know what's next. Probably getting some bees over to the very cold Chilala. That's a pretty cool planet I found there. And there's the tear opener there as well. So we're gonna make a little bit of colony there. It's gonna be fantastic. I think there I need the water tank next. So the water tank is going to be an infinite storage, and first we're going to fill it up with ice. I have to put in all the borders and everything, because the colony is going to be divided into several heat zones. The Saturn critter trap is going to operate between -100 and, I don't know, let's look at it. Let's look at it before we bring it over. This is the colony I'm talking about. Is a bit chilly. -100. So that's too cold. That is too cold. Yep. We're complaining here. But it's alright. Dropping a lot of carbon dioxide, which is maybe freezing right away. I think yes, that's what's happening. Good, maybe we should prioritize this ladder. So if we build something, it's gonna be on priority 7. Hey, what is a small structure frame? Provides background support for buildings, or at least gives the nice appearance. Oh, this is a mod. Don't prevent it. This is a mod. I don't know what kind of mod this is, but maybe custom tiles. I'm not sure. There's a bit we have to find out. All right, let's go to Automazon and check out the Saturn critter trap. We have one going here. Temperature here is carbon dioxide -30 degrees. Liquid carbon dioxide -60 degrees. I'm not sure what is happening here everywhere. Seems like a stable temperature. Cold. Good. So what is this? Properties. -90 and approximately 0 degrees. Good. Ambient radiation. Oh, this is a great song right now. Plant meat. Hold on. Plant meat. Wait, what? I'm getting meat out of this? Fascinating. So we're gonna get those. How many do I have? I don't know, but they're probably buried as well. So we gotta go here and do it. Now, of course, I'm very scared. When I open this up, then the carbon dioxide will release here and stop my enriched uranium production, which would sucketh. It would sucketh very much. So that's not what I want to do. There's a lot of rust here. How much plastic do we have? We should have 2.5 tons. Did we use up 100 key of plastic somewhere? Probably did. Probably did. Let's continue on with the plastic ladder down. And we got a tranquil toe. There's a Saturn critter trap. Good. Let's look at the metal overlay. Filtration, medium consumable ore, mineral. Consumable ore is, right? No. Metal it is, yes. Yes, we're gonna lay this bare. Oh, they're done. They're done. Half of a mind to mine everything out. Oh, man. So we got no project here. We should automate the auto rockets. The auto drillers. Because that is actually possible. I didn't know that. But now I know. Gonna automate them. Here's another one. What about them? Auto driller Virgil XL. They're done. They're done. Let's go home. Trip distance 505. These two are going. And Maxado needs to check out this automation. Something landed here. Let's empty out the storage. No artifact, but that is fine. So we have diamond, check. We have a trailblazer module. Not check. We're gonna deconstruct this. We're gonna deconstruct this. I want this automated, which is a shame because this thing is getting thinner at the top. So the artifact transport module is fitting there like a glove. So I don't know where I'm gonna put it. But what we're gonna deconstruct as well is the trailblazer module. It's gonna be strictly automated. Let's wait out the autosave. It's taken quite a while because my graphics card is the bottleneck of my system. This is 1050 Ti NVIDIA, whatever that means. It means I can play the game is what it means. But it's not nearly as strong as my powerful AMD core or my M2 SSD or my 32 gigs of RAM. It's lagging behind. It's a weak link. But alright, let's deconstruct this and deconstruct this as well. What the heck am I doing? Let's deconstruct this manually because... Hold on, did I tell them? I told them already. Because it's a good practice. You can just change up the build and then cancel the building of the new building. And there's no need. There's no need. These duplicates can work and learn a thing or two doing it. Whoopsie. This popped like a bubble. Alright, whatever. This looks good. Gonna leave it as is. Right. What is the problem now? There's something there. Large cargo bay. Filter's not designed. Oh, it doesn't know where to go. This alert. What about agriculture? No. Not agriculture. Now the alert is at the right place again. Sweet. So if I tell them where to go now... Cannot? Cannot tell them where to go? How come? That's a bit disconcerting. That is very disconcerting. I thought if I use these auto thingies there, could just launch this. No, there's... Oh, this says that needs pilot and everything. It's never gonna go. Sends a green signal when its rocket is ready for flight. Otherwise sends a red signal. And it's only gonna send a green signal if a pilot is boarded, because then the checklist is complete. Alright, alright. That is unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. Oh man. Can I not tell them where to go? Somehow? Nope. Alright, let's build it up again. This trailblazer can be deconstructed. Very annoying. Cannot have all the rockets. And the Spacefarer module, we're stuck between the one that houses everything and the other one that is a nose cone. So I would wish for more. For more Spacefarer modules. More kinds of Spacefarer modules. But yeah, it can be helpful. Let's build up. Again. It's just fine. And then on top of it, we're gonna put the trailblazer module again. Makes me sad. Can't be helped. This is the auto driller. There's no better way of doing it, unfortunately. Oh, the Puff Prince hatched. We don't need this anymore. We don't need that. Can have instead a ladder. Now, if they drop down here their loot, what's gonna happen? what's gonna happen. Also, into the kitchen, eggshells as well. This is not into the kitchen. This is into the kitchen. Cooking ingredients, slate wheat grain, of course. And organic eggshells. Good, we're gonna grab it and ship it out. What if they drop stuff here? Should this be a door? And if there is an egg here, the door is closed. No. If there is an egg inside of the building, the door is closed. That is an idea. Good. But let's not do it. This is all a bit weird. There is an egg in the building, the door is closed. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Deconstruct. Put a door here. And put a critter sensor there as well. From where is everything reachable the best? Doesn't matter. These duplicates here, they go where the task takes them. That's just how it is. So where's the critter sensor? Here. Put it right next to the door. Jip. And here is the door. Mechanized airlock. Jip. And Jim, what the heck's going on? Automaton radiation? Let's connect this up real quick. Connect this up. So if an egg enters the building, the door is gonna close. Hopefully fast enough. Hopefully fast enough. We're gonna power the door. Elsewise, the egg is gonna get trapped. I mean, I could elongate this conveyor rail, and the egg is inside of the room a bit longer. But alright, critter sensor. Count eggs. If it's above 0, we're gonna send a green signal. No, if it's below 1, we're gonna send a green signal. So if there's 0 eggs here, then the door is open. And the puff can release its things. Tiny baby, pufflet prince, digestion, polluted oxygen, excretion, slime. And this guy is gonna produce us some slime. This is gonna happen. And that dude is gonna lay an egg as well. Or did they? And are now going to die. Are now going to die. See, yes. That's actually how it looks. But it's fine. One wild dude is good enough. So we're grabbing everything edible as well. Everything edible or just the meat? Let's just select the meat. Because who knows what's gonna happen here. Doesn't matter. So polluted water, we got under 200 key. That means we can build up the sorry. We can build up the batteries. The power distribution, and that's what we're doing here. Before we can build it here or there or here. Let's build up here. Let's see if these are getting submerged or not first. Before I continue on. Right, so everything is dropping down now. If they lay an egg, thing is gonna close up. And the egg is gonna get grabbed. No. If they lay an egg, the egg is gonna bounce down here somewhere. Where it can get grabbed by the auto sweepers. It's gonna get put into the conveyor loader. Then it's gonna go on the rail. And when it's here on the rail, the critter sensor will realize, oops, there's an egg. So the door is going to close. And the egg is going to stay here until it hatches again. That way, this critter farm always has a critter in it. Makes sense. Good. This ladder does not make sense. It's gonna deconstruct it. Is this reachable here? I think things are reachable. Good. Let's look at the navigation. Let's click a duplicate. Anyone? Show navigation. Whoops! I clicked something else. But that's alright. Oxygen is done. Oxygen is done here. It's gonna go hot. There's hot oxygen, there's steam. Ah, this is beautiful. This looks nice. It is just like I want it to be. I guess. Sure. Sure. The doors are opening? The doors are opening? What is the automation? So there was a notification I did not notice. So the type pop is not doing anything. Aha! Or boing boing. Which one am I gonna do? Ah! Sounds good. But boing boing sounds like I'm gonna notice. Because I did not notice this one. So everything here is on green. Let's look at the animation. Because this is reset. And is this reset? The counter is reset. The counter is reset. So after a while this should stop, but it's not. Boing boing and a different boing boing. Let's close the doors. Let's close the doors. Because this did not work. We're finished in the cycle, so we're sending a green signal. How is this still a green signal? That's what I want to know. It's like the buffer system is not working. No, it was connected up to the switch, wasn't it? No? It was not. It is still green. I wanted to daisy chain the green signal. How's this still a green signal here? It's the buffer gates. They're buffering each other. Is that what it is? Is this buffer gate the wrong way around? Oh, man. That is embarrassing. Ag. Ah, the buffer gate is the wrong way around. Are you kidding me? What the heck? What the... Nobody told me. There was 3 people in chat when I played last time. Nobody told me. Unbelievable. Gotta have somebody to blame but myself. Man. And that means this thing needs to be somewhere else as well. Let's put it in between there then. Oh, launch window open. Oh, well, I can remember this. Buffer gate. Oh man, what the heck? What in the heck? Let's deconstruct it. Good. Can we get more of them? Can we get more of them? And this time in the right direction. So we're buffering from this side. This is green. This is still green. Yeah, it was still green there. Good. Here's where we're gonna put the thing. Deconstruct. Do I need this? It's kind of in the way. Kind of in the way. Let's put it there. Boom! Dangerous. Dangerous meteor showers. Automation broadcast. Automation notifier. Right. That's what I want here. And then I want the buffer gate up. And that is how long the doors stay open. Meanwhile, the counter has reset. And it's reset all the time because of the mistake there. So who knows how long it was reset. But now it's going again. It's going to count up towards 5. Let's count up towards 4. So I don't have to wait that long. Buffer gate, aluminum wire. Connect this up, connect that up, right through. Is that the way? Yes, that is the way. Deconstructed. Good, we need more buffer gates. Pretty sure I got something else to do that I'm neglecting right now. But let's finish this up. Good, we're gonna cut here. And we're gonna connect there. Wait, what? Did I again? Hold on, what? Do I have to deconstruct this? Left, right, left, right, left. So simple, but I cannot get it in. What the heck? I think this is now correct. And we're gonna cut the automation wire as well. Good, it's coming in here, it's going there, it's going up there, going up there, going up there, deconstruct this all, and cut, using the cut tool, even though we don't have it yet, but we're gonna get it soon. This run will not be forever. It might feel like forever, but it's not gonna be. Right, do I need this? Yes. Good, what else is here? There's a painting there. Can I repaint? No. I'm gonna dig out this all. Don't know what's going on there. Good. Duplicates are working. Why do I have this automation here? It's not needed. It's not needed. Cartographic module. What does it do? Properties. Solar panel. Artifact transport. So I can transport things from points of interest, which is good. Right, it's fueling up. Let's fuel it up completely. Let's look at the radiation overlay. 1, 2. Oh no, this will not work. Shoot down. And then redirect. We need to redirect here. 1, 2, 3. Here we need to redirect. How do I reach everything then from there? Probably can't. I have to go around and upwards. Something. Is there a ladder? No need. We get this. Wait. But deconstruct that. Is this not working? How is this disabled still? Automation. This is saying green. And the rocket says? Oh. The rocket is not supposed to say anything. Steel here. Connected up. Engine needs to say what's going on. Deconstruct. The rocket platform says something as well. Well, the engine is going to send a green signal if it needs fuel. Sends a green signal when it's full. Yeah. That's why we got the NOT gate. Alright. This water. Probably need. I have this problem here again. So, water is coming in to the rocket, which is good. If you view the interior, you're gonna see that this needs always water. But the water is full. So now we're adding water into the system. Why? Why is there water coming here? And from where? This is just bathroom water, nothing else. Fascinating. Good. And here we got a full pipe of coolant. Oh, yes. That means we can empty out this cooling loop that doesn't do diddly squat. So is this mercury here? Yes. Let's go. Cut. Connect. And cut. Out of the mercury. Out with the mercury. That's what I meant to say. Good. What else is there? This is now charging up, shooting down. Quick, 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 quick. Deconstruct. Quick, 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 quick. We need a red bolt reflector. Man, do this now. Do this now. Utilities, rocketry, shipping, radiation. Here we are. Red bolt reflector. From ceramic. And here it needs to go. Priority now. Oops, that's not priority now, is it? Priority now. And then shoot it in. Can we make it? Or we will get hit. Good question. Good question indeed. Indeed, indeed. Oh, also, hold on. We need another reflector over here that reflects onto itself. And that is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Very good. Now this is fueling the thing up momentarily. And the reflector reflects it in when it comes from there. Good. Build this up. Somebody doing it? There's no need for the now priority. The duplicates here currently have no project. So, bathroom water is getting dropped out here. To deal a little bit. Just a tiny tad with the heat. That is inside of here. Very nice. And the bathroom water is gonna stay here as well. Very good. Everything here heats up. I don't understand how this is so hot inside of here. Oh, because it's self-cooling. Alright then. Then that makes sense. It will never run full power. So this steam turbine can self-cool easily. And this as well, all of them. What is this? A random switch doing nothing? Let's deconstruct it. Got power here. Got power there. Don't know why. Probably don't care. Right, this is all looking good. So, did I miss anything? Not sure. Let's go back to Maxado. Put some oxygen here again. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Wait, inside needs to be oxygen. Good. Can we connect this up again? Or should we do the oxygen delivery system from here? I think yeah. I think yeah. So where does it go from here? Here. Let's connect it up. And connect this up. Oh, not this again. I need a ladder. No problem. This is so wild. It's like the Wild West. Let's get these ladders in nonetheless. And here as well. So since this is always a spacefarer module, why don't we have a pipe straight up from 6 from height 6? Yes, from height 6 have a pipe straight up. Deconstruct, and this is gonna connect up. Good. Gonna deconstruct this pipe segment and that, and then from height 6, this is 5. Will we have a lower engine ever? Probably not. So connect this up like so and go upwards to this point. Well, this is not the same height. No, this is one up higher. Security range vertical 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 segments. Just to fill it up with oxygen. Good. The atmos sensor is on below. That means it's off. Oh, the pump doesn't have power. connect it up to the rest, I guess. Here is a switch for no reason. Really? Let's deconstruct it. Good. And connect up this with iron. Sure. Let's do it like that. Just make sure it's hidden in the wall. The wire. Good. They could do it, but they're on the wheel, so let's push the button. Everybody is going now. Good. Steam turbine. This looks great. I have a signal switch here. For what reason? Oh, this is for steam, right? Yes. So I had these tags installed once. A mod has tags. It's pretty cool stuff. We're going around again without a suit. Deconstruct buildings. Here. Oh, did you deconstruct? No. Deconstruct buildings here. That's not gonna happen again. Right. Grab the stuff there. This red ball collector in theory works, but it's only for absolute emergencies. Right, so what are the other plantoids doing? Tomazon should not be doing anything. Should be alright. If anything, we should dig through here. But again, I'm just too scared. Boom, boom. Let's get some helper ladders in. Doom, 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 doom. Then we're gonna dig everything out except uranium. Uranium we're gonna leave here. Because uranium we don't need right now. We need enriched uranium, but that's what the bees are gonna do. What the bees are gonna do for us. Is this uranium? I'll leave it in. Did we overbuild uranium? No. Good. Here and there as well. But here is the carbon dioxide, so that's where I'm scared. Good, dig this all out. Gonna do the same thing in the other direction. What material am I using here? Mafic rock. Mafic rock is just fine. Carbon dioxide. Let's dig it out. Gotta dig out the whole biome. Bees, are they fine in a vacuum? Comfort range minus 90. This is this is a trick, isn't it? If they're in a vacuum, then the comfort range does not matter. So that's how you transport bees. Whoops. Sleepy time for the bee. We released carbon dioxide. We released carbon dioxide, so it's sleepy time for bees. How did the carbon dioxide get released? Well, it's too warm up here, probably. But it's fine, we have enough bees. Some of them can go sleepy time. It's alright. And it's 20 degrees hot. What the heck? Something's fishy here. Something's very fishy. It's micrograms. No idea how that happened. But we're gonna dig out the stuff. I think some solid flashed. Some solid carbon dioxide must have flashed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Help ladders. We're introducing hot things here. We're introducing mafic rock, which is hot. That might be an issue. Let's introduce some more. It's gonna be just fine. What is this? Carbon dioxide? Yes. Let's overbuild it. Like so. Good. And this is uranium. Let's leave it in. Good. We're gonna leave this as is. More carbon dioxide. I could use the metallic overlay, couldn't I? And here we cannot walk. Let's get some ladders in. Wait. I did the 4 tiles high up theme, didn't I? But we're walking on top of here. Ah, wait. 1, 2, 3. Huh? That is not right. I have 4 tiles space here. 4 tiles space there. Ah, they're not in height. But they could be. They could be. If I have 4 tiles up, high up rooms. 2, 3, 4. Let's leave it as is, it's fine. Get the helper letters in, it's alright. And we cannot move here. Let's be able to move here as well. And take out the stuff, but not the uranium metal. Dig. The micrograms will go away. So I have to fill this up with an atmosphere, I think. A vacuum might not be good for the bees, but I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Am I going to collect the Saturn critter traps? I think yes. Because we need to ship them over. They need to go inside of the rocket. Let's view the interior. And get a hauling point going. Where we're gonna put them? Here. No, it's not a good space. Let's get the rocket platform, control station, not platform. Rocket control station in as well. Gonna do it from gold amalgam. Here's the plans. Gonna go. I think this space is gonna be almost empty, isn't it? Let's build another critter drop off there. And I don't know where to put the hauling point. Let's put it here. It's gonna be seeds and it's gonna be critter Saturn traps. Saturn critter traps. Saturn, and here we go. And all of them. Low priority, that's fine. Good. Then we need a way to go upstairs. We need to build the upstairs as well. Do I want that? Not sure. Let's go to plumbing and build in a plastic toilet. Rotate. Again, nothing here is reachable. Thomson radiation. Let's go to the latest one. Chililla, because I think we're done here. You have to dig out everything. Have to just dig out everything here. Just how it is. Priority dig here and there. Not sure if I can reach it. Yes, I probably can reach it. Good. Make sure to do this all. Is it time to return and get the things? And maybe put better colonists on this planetoid. Not sure. So I need to paint in everything, don't I? Thomson radiation warning. Stop it. Is it because I'm refitting this? I think it is. Good. So what do we need? Probably a mess table. Let's look at the colonizer. This is how it's gonna look like, but only for one duplicant. So the space here is not needed. The radiation. You have a row of radiation protection, which is sensible. Make sure this room here is 32 tiles. Can't do it like that, just straight. 4 tiles. Straight 4 tiles. And then the entrance, like so. Is that possible? I don't think that's possible in that case. Critter nap. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is actually possible. It is actually possible. So it's painted in already? What kind of things are we doing? Just metal tiles now. Just lead metal tiles. And here's gonna be the bed. So carpet is what we want here. Airflow is there, fine. Here is where we're gonna build a vent. Makes all good sense. On top of there is the upstairs going. Upstairs going, we're just gonna vault over here. There, and then a door here. Is that working? Where's my taxi, for example? Yes, there's still 32 tiles. 33 tiles even here. What did it do? Hold on. Hold on, it's a bad example. I have to go to the colonizer. Again. 32 tiles, yes. 4 and then a straight shot here, except for that tile. Except for that tile, wait. Huh? So I have more room on the other one? Looks like I have more room here in the critter nap. Because it looks like that. But that can't be the truth. Let's try and get the door in and see how it works. Good. It's gonna be a red facility door, gold trim. It's my favorite. Let's put it in. I wish I had a blue one and a green one. But I can do a green one, can I not? Let's make a green door here. That is actually my favorite, probably. Good. Do we have another exotic material that I don't know yet of? Lead is this yellowish. Maybe it should be purplish or something. But it's not. Let's get the green door in here. And we want to go upstairs from here. Which means 1 fire pole. Gold amalgam. There. And then here is the mess table. What am I trying to do here? An insulated mess table. But there is room. The problem is when they eat, then they have the radiation problem. Because this is just an insulated tile, but it needs to be insulated. Does it though? I don't think it needs to be insulated. I think it can be a metal tile simply. This tile needs to be insulated, definitely. Good. Let's get more boxes in. Because this is going to be a liquid log and this is going to be a liquid log. Thomas and radiation, because they're working here. Get a roof in already? Probably. Anyway, the mess table goes there. Furniture, mess table from gold amalgam. Decor plus 10. Is there better decor? Just wondering. No. Gold is the best in this case. And then we have room for something else here, like a refrigerator or something. I don't know, because it's just for one duplicate. Then we need another beautiful door here. And then we have a 4 tile high bedroom. Bedroom. Yeah, let's get another door here where there's a vacuum. There's gonna be a vacuum here. To split off the rooms. How much room is in there? 8 and 10. 8 is 10? No. It's not much. It's not much room is what it is. What if the door was here? 4, 8, 12. Holy moly. What in the world is going on here? The kidnapper rocket is the most luxurious rocket that I have. Who would have known? Who would have known? Let's get more lead. Dun, dun. Thomas on radiation. Okay, let's get more lead here. Is alright? Man, this is gonna be a beautiful rocket. This is gonna be the most beautiful rocket yet. Let's get the leather bed in. It's under furniture, of course. Where else? Leather bed. From gold. Decor plus 50%. They're gonna sleep here? Or are they gonna sleep here? No, they're gonna sleep here. Lower left tile. Good. And we have a ladder upwards to our critter storage. Fantastic. Or our upper critter storage. Of course, we have more than one critter storage here in the critter nab. Because why not? Hey, and we could also put in another bed. Hold on. But that's not what we're gonna do. That is not what we're gonna do. That is what we could do. The thing is, I want this place to be 12 tiles, so it's a bedroom. But if I put tiles in to protect me from radiation, that's not possible. So we're gonna just sit in the sun. I mean, it's mostly safe. 42 rats is fine, right? I think it is. Tell you what. Why not do it like that? That way I have 2 lead tiles here, 1 lead tile there, 1 lead tile here, 1 lead tile there, 1 lead tile here, and it's still 32 room size. Good. You know what's going on in here. 0.1 liquid naphtha. Under L. And we're gonna copy the settings over to here. And to those two as well, except those are gonna be petroleum. Oh, hold on. I did not enable auto drop and everything. Enable drop, enable spill, enable bottle, priority 8. Copy settings everywhere. Good. And this is gonna be petroleum instead. And disable the auto drop. Good. Plastic toilet is being built in. We're grounded right now. Very good. So what's going on here? Mercury. And it's not... this was before I loaded up. And then the mercury gets, of course, tossed out of the list. And then it's not defined anymore. Because mercury wasn't enabled. The beta mod enabled it. And the hauling point doesn't play well with that fact. That's alright. Move this here is a great mod nonetheless. And I would never play without it. It's just how it is. It's my first playthrough and I'm like, the original game? No. No way. Not even on my first playthrough. Don't care for that much. I need my hauling point and my voice droid hair mod. So, starvation, hold on, what? 20,000? Oops, let's wait for a second. Did I mess up? Are we not producing food? Do we have too many duplicates here? What is happening? Somebody drowning? It's not even somebody drowning. Bristleberry spinal fruit pacu filet. Let's cook out some bristleberries. Is a rough life here on beta. Is a rough life. But how the heck are we out of food here? Is 8 duplicates? Did we not send over somebody? Constructor 5 is new here. Constructor starvation 2. Who is starving? Does it really matter? Does it really matter who's starving? I don't think so. Good, we might eat the bristleberries inside of the Explorer. Constructor 5. Consumables. But they are allowed. They are already allowed. Oh man, what the heck's going on? Constructor 5. Where are you? Here. Yeah, they're already around. I could allow everybody on Trevito for the time being. They're gonna come here and grab the food. Damage overheated. I still get this thing from the security door. Can we repair it? It's unreachable. Still get the alert. What is this? Glass wall, bleach stone. Starvation. Oh, that's rough. 8 duplicants is too much. How much igneous rock do we have? Again, we're out of it. But that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to lay bare the volcanoes so we can finally get our food sorted out. Man, I need igneous rock to feed the critters. That's what I want to do. Good, let's ship over some food because these duplicants cannot feed themselves. What is this? Grubfoot Preserve? How come the Grubfoot Preserve is here? Are we shipping it out by accident? Is that what's happening? Wait. Let's ship out Grubfoot here. We are. Is it going out? Where is all the Grubfoot Preserve? I have no idea. How come the fridge is empty? Barbecue. Where's all the Grubfoot Preserve? Oh man, we have to click it here and put it in. Grubfoot Preserve 0 units. So we do ship it out. But why does it say Grubfoot Preserve then here? If we ship it out. It says 0 there. It says 0 units and here it says we have it. Oh man, this is too confusing. This is way too confusing. We're shipping out these swampy things also. Grubfruit, Macedonia, everything we're gonna ship out here if it lands here. Swampy Delights, Macedonia, but it's only gonna land here if the kitchen ships it out. Good, and the kitchen ships it out here. Everything from this volcano is also going into distribution. Right, so this is going into distribution. Grubfoot Preserves are going into distribution and getting shipped out. Is the rail stuck? That might be. Yes. No. This is dirt. What happened? How does it say Grubfoot Preserve 400,000? Duplicates can reach it. But here says 0. 0 units. And is there oil again? What is happening? That's not normal. That is not normal. What is happening? Oh, there's a Slickster lava here for some reason. Attack. Attack. Because we're shipping out eggs, that's why. Can we put them somewhere? If it's a Slickster lava, drop. Like here? Cold oil down there? No. They drop here. And could drop them somewhere else as well. We could, but where? Maybe on Bader we can drop them. And they also cut into the food production. We drop them out. Why not drop them out here? I mean, we're gonna renovate this anyhow, but for now, let's not ship them out. I thought I could ship them out because I have automation there. Yeah, it's not working. Larvae? Is this getting directly on the rail from here? It's getting directly on the rail from here. Let's not do this anymore. Or we could grab it here. And then where's the oil gonna go? They start with calories, so they're gonna drop some oil. The thing is here. What is this automation for? Oh man, this is completely in the way. Could get some automation here and then drop them out there, where they can starve in peace. I guess I have to do what I have to do. Good, let's do it then. What material is this? Granite? Good enough. Conveyor element sensor. And a chute. And automation. Real quick. But I think these 8 duplicants, they eat too much. That's what I think. Shipping, conveyor chute. Here. Good. Larvae egg, yes. What about the other egg? Molten larvae egg. Why not the molten larvae egg? Don't have an incubator. Must ship it. Oh, it's getting shipped out here. Interesting. Where does it go? It's stuck is where it goes. I think oh, it goes here and then it goes there. When it should go here in the first place. So they are gonna all get shipped out. What's happening here? It's drowning. Fair enough. Good. So, if you're a molten... If you're a slickster, then open up. Right? Right. Conveyor rail element sensor. Slickster egg. Branch nade is working. Good. Craig. Larvae. Good, if it's larvae, open up. And then they can here starve in peace. Good. Delivering meat. Picked up meat, delivered meat. Somebody should come and cook here. We have enough food, but... Nah, I don't think we have enough food. These things are hungry. We don't have enough food. What can I do? What about the ethanol? We're out of ethanol as well. That's not great plan. That is not great plan. Good. That means we might have power outages. Since we're out of ethanol, we have to renovate this farm. We really do. But so far, no power outages. So far, so good. Right, 4. Next one's gonna do. This is red. I don't like the lower letters. Deconstruct them. Good. Why is it so bright and the others are not? This is red. It's gonna reset pretty soon, and then the buffers are gonna go, which means I should configure them. 50 copy settings. Here, 200 seconds is our launch window. Let's do 100 seconds launch window. Good. And this thing we're going to configure to the pop again in case. And yeah, we're never going to notice the pop. Let's do the boing boing instead. Boing boing. Tooltip launch window open. Name LW for the launch window. Good. When is this gonna happen? In 450 seconds. Doo-doo. Good. Auction is stuck here. Fair enough. We don't have anywhere we collect the oxygen. Explorer is recharging. Someone's idle. Soup carry is idle. Yes. Oh man, so sorry. We're gonna go and either return or work on this now. We have to pause because there's no projects. And I don't want the duplicants to hang around in the rocket and eat while there is no food here on Beta. Bristleberry barbecue. We killed the hatches because back then I didn't know. I didn't know how to use hatches. I had no idea. I really didn't know. But now I know. So wish for a hatch. Can I nab them? And for nab, there is one. Gonna wrangle them. And then get a starvation ranch going. I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to wrangle them up. What the hell is this? Ladder broken. This is the last hatch. Shovel. Submit the bioscan. Good. We're gonna paint in the base now. Base. Here. It's gonna be a lot of work. That's alright. Oxygen down here. Because the carbon dioxide freezes. We still have an oxygen pit there. Pressure is a problem for the slate wheat. How much pressure do you need? 150. Oxygen is at 130 G. Should I connect up this power? No. That power is for hydrogen. Good. Should we paint in the ranch? There's now a lot of options. Bathroom needs to be first, but I have to enclose the area so that the temperatures are right, which means this here might be base area for something. I'm just gonna carve out a little piece of it. A little piece of it where it can work. And down here is gonna be the bees when the Saturn critter chaps. But wait a minute. I also need a bee area for enriching uranium, but that might not be needed permanently. Might not be needed permanently. That is the thing, because if you look into space, then you're gonna find out that there is points of interest that hold uranium ore. So uranium ore here can only be harvested from the Gesanamu planet, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 range away from my automazon, and that's really a shame. That is really a shame. For the auto drillers, just wondering if I should use different engines for the auto drillers. Let's have a sip of water and contemplate about this. Right, a better engine for the auto drillers. What kind of engine would that be? Would it not be a Red Bolt engine? Have I ever tried a Red Bolt engine auto driller? I think I did, and it didn't jive. Steam was it, wasn't it? How high is this? 5 tons, just like a steam engine. What can we do? Height 18 of 20. 18 of 20. Petroleum. Height. Thrust. 9 of 35. Right, that's a big one. So, what I could do is a petroleum engine. I don't even know what it fires. I don't know what it fires. So I use up the petroleum, and what goes here? Steam? I don't know. Module burden. So why am I not doing a Red Bolt auto driller? I think I tried it and was not happy with it. Steam engine height. By the way, this is not fueled up. Good. Steam engine. 22 of 25. 22 of 25. So it can go 25, and this one can go as high as 20. There we have it. There we have it. That is the problem. I think I could without grabbing an artifact. But I do not know. Let's look at the auto driller. Auto driller says 22. And this thing says 20. Good. So can I save 2 spaces? Artifact is 1. Yeah, that's exactly what the problem was. That is exactly what the problem was. I can grab a little bit with a smaller cargo bay. So on Travido we could launch one. On Mixado, cannot really. But Travido is where we need to launch it anyhow, isn't it? I mean, Automazon, of course. Yes, Automazon. So we could go here. And maybe even grab the artifact because we now have a smaller one. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. The taxi is there still. The taxi is still ready to go. What if we refit the taxi? Then we can even have a duplicate work on that. Then we don't need a Trailblazer module. And the rover we're gonna change up into a... Oh, wait a minute. If we send a duplicate to do the drilling, it's gonna use a lot of food. Space food. Alright, let's try it. Cargo bay. Large cargo bay not allowed. Solar panel. Oof. Basic nose cone. It's gonna be a drill cone. Right. Rover, we're gonna deconstruct. Artifact transport, we're gonna keep. And the power we need to keep as well. Rover's module. cargo bay. That's it. The taxi could go. But let's have a new rocket, and there's gonna be an auto driller. So the taxi is gonna have some drill capacity now. Which is good. New rocket. Hold on, I need to paint in the base. I need to paint in the base. New rocket is gonna be red bolt engine. Put it up. And then on top of the engine is gonna be a spacefarer module. Space above rocket blocked. Let's deconstruct these ladders. Good, and now we're gonna paint in the base. Good. How's it gonna look? I want to tame these volcanoes. This one I'm gonna tame over to the right side. That one's gonna tame over to the left side. Good. This one's gonna tame over to the right side. So we're gonna have them close together. Good. We're gonna mine out everything here. I kind of want to know the extent of everything. So what we're gonna do is dig through here. Because this we're gonna have as base anyhow. This space is gonna be reserved for the base. Right. Will I want to grow this? Could be. Doop. Could be. The auction is gonna get released. It's fine. Everything here is closed up. They're wearing their masks. So the area is gonna pressurize. It's gonna get into the right side. I don't think the sleetweed here, sleetweed, is gonna survive. This is too close to everything. So let's dig it out. Good. And here as well. Is fine. Frost blossom, growth halted. Where is our water collection? Maybe here at the bottom, where we're gonna send a gas through as well. Doop. So here is room, definitely. Definitely room, and this is already painted in. Hold on. This is the oxygen fern area. That will not work. That will not work. We need other tiles there. Insulating tiles. Oh, this is a different. And a granite tile here. A simple granite tile. Sweet. Let's build them in. Let's build them in here. All them tiles. We're gonna close this off. This is my carbon dioxide pit. Where is the water storage? The bottom of the base, because if I run the auction through there and release it, auction is gonna rise and it's gonna take on the temperature, and it's gonna become hot because the auction is coming out of the electrolyzer setup, and it's gonna heat up the water setup, and it's gonna rise. But where? I think here could be the place. It could be here. Get another ladder there, but that is completely useless. If anywhere here. Are we gonna paint that in as well? Well, here's a straight shot, so we're gonna go there. I want airflow. So what is our standard airflow? I think wolframite. I don't know how much airflow is gonna be here, but it's gonna be some. There is then the storage, I guess. It's gonna go round and through. So there is gonna be the door, or one of the doors. Manual airlock. High thermal conductivity. That's what I'm looking for. Let's do it. This is the bottom of the system. Atoms on radiation. good. I don't know how this is gonna look. Why am I starting with the infinite storage always? Let's dig this all out here. Can I reach that? Can I reach that? Yes. Because I want to transport the oxygen there. The ice. It's not oxygen yet. It's still ice. So we're not gonna overpressure in this direction and downwards. There needs to be room for a pump. So we're gonna get the liquid pump from steel. It's just fine. Everything here is from wolframite. That's the wolframite. Oh, we're almost out of steel here. Good. So let's put it there already. Good. Then we're gonna drop in. I don't think we're gonna drop in water. But I do need the Escherfall, don't I? I need the Escherfall anyways. So not sure. Why do I need the Escherfall? Never gonna collect water here. I'm never ever gonna collect water here. So we're gonna close it up. Deliver the things. Shipping. Conveyor bridge, conveyor rail. And make sure to build this up. Just build it up. That's all we need. Hold on. This is auction here. Do I need a gas inside of here? I don't. Does it matter if I have a gas inside of there? It does not. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a door here and I'm gonna build a door there. That's all. That is all. And these doors are all gonna be locked forever. Forever and ever. No, that's a stupid idea. Hold on. I need an entrance. I need an entrance. Do I though? Do I need an entrance? Nah, I don't think I need an entrance. The auction can stay in here. It's just a few gram. It's gonna get pushed up. And we are going to... I don't like building builds that are not serviceable. But I don't think I have a choice in this matter. LW, launch window open. Holy heck. Launch window open, really? Connected up, by the way. The launch window is open. Is it though? I don't think it is really. I think this just started. Wait. This is not happening like I thought it would happen. Not at all. So for a long while it's gonna be a green signal. And if this is a red signal there, then I want my notification that the launch window is open. So this notification is boing boing. No, it's gonna be pop. Like so. It's not gonna say launch window open, it says doors open. Airlocks to space opening. That's what it's gonna say. Airlocks to space opening. And then we're gonna have a NOT gate here that tells me when the launch window is open. Automation. This is so unnecessary. But maybe is a good idea. Maybe is a good idea. Automation window? Automation window. Because I need to know when I can launch the Explorer. Because right now I cannot. There's too much stuff here. And when I say stuff, I mean regolith and ores. Resources, really, that I need. And hot resources at that. And this nuclear fallout and this steam will help cool it down. What am I thinking? This is gonna be 300 degrees in no time. And the auto sweeper will overheat. The bathroom water is not doing anything, is it? Also, is the bathroom water running through here? I'm not even sure. But we're gonna run it over there. Gonna do this then. Cut. Cut the pipes, yes. Good. Make this a high priority. I want this nuclear fallout out. I just want the steam. The nuclear fallout is bumming me. Bumming me. What does the radiation tell me? Will it help me with the radiation? Nuclear fallout? No. I need to freeze the nuclear fallout into nuclear waste. Do I though? Would it not be good? Wouldn't it be good to be in your shoes? No. Wouldn't it be good to have a vacuum here? Huh. I mean, the steam is rising all the time anyhow. And this is gonna be a stable temperature that the falling bathroom water will provide. So there is something to be said about having a hole here. Having a hole in the background. Sure. Let's do it. Deconstruct. Background buildings. Here. And there. And all the way below. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Let's start small. Let's start here. Or should we start really small? By not deconstructing these. Let's deconstruct a 2 by 9. 11, I meant. 2 by 11 we're gonna deconstruct. Right here where the liquid lock is. To protect the liquid lock. That is what I want. I want to protect my liquid lock. And I want to get rid of this disgusting nuclear fallout. Good. Good enough, I think. Do I need more cooling here? No. Alright, so this is done. And we said here, launch window open. So now the launch window is open for 100 seconds. Let's elongate this to 200 seconds. Let's keep this door open. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. No, 100 was just fine. Let's cut this. 100 was fine. Good, and I did not hear this notification, but that's fine. Notification LW2. So this is LW1. And we're gonna repair the doors. No problem. Is fine. This is not getting grabbed. Is this heating up my thing? And not getting grabbed? That's why I like this system there. Good, we're repairing the door. That's fine. Holy heck. Yeah, 100 seconds is more than enough. Good, so this should have said launch window open. And then when it goes red again. When it goes red again, it should say launch window closed. Can I do this? Maybe. Good, we're gonna see in 4 cycles how that goes. This launch window I did not like. Because it was right in a meteor shower. So if it says launch window, and that's why the automation doesn't just open up things. It just gives a notification so I can look. Oh, do I have a meteor shower? No. And it's way better than these crummy telescopes. Never working. So they really suck. This is the only building that I really dislike in ONI. All the other stuffs they have a use, but the telescope, pff, terrible. Terrible. Is it here in a rocketry? Where was it in telescope? No, it's not the telescope I'm talking about. It's a space scanner. Space scanner. Where was it? Man, and it's hidden also in automation. It's hidden in automation. Space scanner. This is the only building. It looks nice, but it doesn't do anything. It never works. To make this work, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. This is one of the puzzles that I'm gonna skip in ONI. Almost anything else I'm probably gonna do, but that's one, nah. It's just I give up. This is a good system. Now I know what's happening. In 4 cycles, it's gonna tell me launch window open because these doors are open. So I can say, oh, then I'm gonna open these doors and launch my rocket. Simple. Oh, we have food again. Gristleberries we're cooking now up. Yep. Cooking up gristleberries. Just in case. But we're not eating them, are we? Consumables? Let's see if we're allowed. No, we're not even allowed. It's a good thing, though. Yeah, it's a good thing. They're gonna rot. Become food for the pokies. I don't mind at all. But what we can do here is open the doors real quick. Get the resources. Is this wall too far to the left? It is. Okay, so there's always going to be resources stuck here. Don't like that much. Can I get this thing to grab them? I could if I had built this up proper with everything in mind. But back then when I built the shaft, I didn't know what to do. I just wanted a large, long, and straight shaft. That's what I wanted. But this is how it looks now. Well, as long as it works, it's fine. Good. So the disgusting nuclear fallout is almost gone. It's good. There's still some steam here, which is nice. Temperature shift plate is now gonna heat up. Well, steam is gonna rise, and then it's gonna be... No, the nuclear fallout will stay a problem. Unless I build a pump right here. So let's get the background buildings in again. From what material? Igneous rock? Is this all from igneous rock? Are you kidding me? Igneous rock is food. What are we doing? Oh man, I wasted all this igneous rock here. Man, oh man. Let's do sedimentary rock instead. Good. We just vented the nuclear fallout. That's all we did. Nuclear fallout. Will it freeze with these temperatures here? Maybe. Will the bathroom water be enough to keep this area cool? Maybe. Is there new bathroom water coming? No. Why not? Because nobody is using the bathroom. But this is 8 duplicants. And we have 2 toilets. Now somebody's using it. Good. Right. Is there anything else? Here's something. Deconstruct. And we're gonna build this up. Nobody's doing it. Unreachable build. Why? Don't know why. We could just go here and do it. Did I make a mistake over here? This is reachable. Let's grab the duplicate. Dig a 10. Show navigation. It is reachable, so the game is lying to me once more. Good. I need to go. Oh, this is not dug out. No lie. Good. Local colony lacks super hard digging. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Good, so we're gonna dig even more. Build a ladder here. Dig out this and that. And that. And they're gonna reclaim all this territory. All this territory we're gonna reclaim. Good, let's go to skills. Travito is where all the new duplicants are. Our chef's going to dig. We have the digger and the doctor. That's not readable. So we're going to get rid of the digger designator. We're going to call it a... We're going to call it an operator. No, we're going to call it agent. That's what we're going to call it. Because they're not operating, they're the agent for the important things. Like digging out super duper hard stuff. Or storing important things into important locations. Good. Super hard digging? Yes. Super duper? Yes. Excessive training? Penalty reduction? Yes. Dig a new fast cookie? Have that already. I think I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake. I cannot dig there, but that's fine. That's a project for later. Constructor. That is the spaceman. Going to improve carrying. So you should go sustainability and extra training. But wait a minute. Should they not focus on rocketeering? Astronomy, yes. They should focus just on rocketeering. Rocketeering? Rocket... steering? I don't know. Doctor Constructor Flip Deuce. Oh, they're finished. They're finished. They don't need anything. Let's give them 1 point in research. Dr. Subsecmate. Advanced medical care, of course. The Rancher Nate is good in ranching. They can also cook. And what else? I don't think they need anything else. Morale needs 25. Maybe improved strength for 26. And so leave them be. Artist, Rancher, Broken AI 3. They have 2 skill points available. Since they're Rancher, gonna go into exosuit training, of course. Some critters are hard to ranch. Hard to reach and hard to ranch. What else do they need? They have the research. They don't need anything. They're an artist. So, get them into art? Why are they an artist? That is weird. Creativity. Because they like it? Alright. Let's get them into art then. Chef Constructor Punk W444 is, of course, demolishing things. Right, and we're making them strong as well. Yes. Or 2 pieces of research for faster learning. It's +5 then. They're 27 already. Maybe just leave them be. Give him 1 strength. Yes, just like we leave this guy be. Travito. Good. So we can dig this out now. No mistake. Alright. Good. Good. So what is the new planetoid doing? They built this all up. We can leave this manual airlock open. Ice is there and carbon dioxide is there. Carbon dioxide I don't like there. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. In the carbon dioxide pit, which is here. Let's build up this. And complete the pit. Oh no, wait, what? I can reach this, can I? Ah, that's unfortunate. I have to deconstruct this for a second. Good, let's deconstruct that for a second. So this is open. I'm gonna put the carbon dioxide anywhere here, it does not matter. Good. Where's the automatic dispenser? Here. Gonna put it here. Chavito radiation, it's fine. Errands. They're gonna build it up. Good, and we're gonna collect all the carbon dioxide pebbles down here. All of them. Absolutely all of them. Good, priority 9 on all these projects. I want this done first. This door desperately needs to be locked. And then we're gonna build the shipping. Can I run a pipe through here? A gas pipe. I think yes. If we come in here and go out there, should be alright, right? Maybe something like that. Alright, all people conveyor rail. Wolframite, yes. So the ice is going in here. And that's it. That is all I need. Is it though? It's not the ice going here where the oxygen is. Going in here where the oxygen is. No, it does not matter. It really doesn't matter. Is this chute gonna overpressure? Is it solid? It's never gonna over. I've never seen a solid conveyor chute overpressure. I never seen it. And I'm never gonna see it probably. So let's put it in. Good. This door also locked, please. Good. So they have something to do. And this is all done. Where's the other volcano? 1, 2, 3. There was a fourth one here. Let's go there as well. Dum dum. Trevito radiation. Trevito radiation. You guys. Where are you getting irradiated? Can only be here. Oh, and the red bolt engine is almost fueled up. So let's look at the shooting. It's shooting in. Look at that shooting. No, we're not gonna wait. It's gonna go in as well. Good. These are collecting the overflow red bolts, if there are any. But we have automation in place. When this is full, it's not going to ask for more. So there's going to be some overshootage. That's alright. Deconstruct this. Television rock. Is this where we get our radiation from? But we have lead suits. What the heck's going on? Don't know. What is the temperature here? This is never running full power. So it's cooling itself down. The Weezboard here is a waste. That's what I'm thinking. But alright. Extra water is going in here as well. Steam 5 key. It's not much. It's not much at all. Could put in more. But the system is done. And this is the best way, in my opinion, to tame a hydrogen vent. The only thing... No, there's nothing you can do. This is the best way. It's looking beautiful. And is relatively compact. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What is this? A layer of water here. To conduct. Better. Yeah. This is good. This is on purpose, this water. I don't even know if this water is on purpose. Half of mine to mop it up and replace it with mercury. Or just let the hydrogen be here, everywhere. Let's leave it in. It's just fine. Here's more resources, and we should nab the critters, shouldn't we? Let's look at the rocket. The petroleum rocket that is exactly for that purpose. View the interior. It's looking relatively nice, yes. Hauling point petroleum, let's remove. Hauling point petroleum, let's remove. Here's a vacuum, here's nothing. And people can come in here and build everything up. Good. So we need a gas pump, of course. Ventilation, gas pump. Wolframite is what we have all of a sudden everywhere. Let's get it going. And then the gas pipe. Insulated or not? No. Does not matter. We have a lot of obsidian. It's a ceramic. Because we produce that. It's going out into the vent here, and any overflow is going out into here. Let's build it in, even though probably not going to use it. And we have to be very careful with the system, so what we're going to do is cut this just in case. Because if we go here and look at the gas overlay, sometimes this overlaps and it's not going to be good. Everything here is sticking out like no tomorrow. Yeah, it's not normal. It's not normal. Good. So the auction is supposed to go in here. Let's not. Let's not. Because I want the auction from here to go there. And to that effect, I have to build up this room. And then auction is going to come here. Like this one. It's going to get cooled down like no tomorrow. And I'm going to have here at the end of the bridges. Oops. At the end of these bridges. There's going to go a... you know what. You don't know what. There's going to be a liquid shutoff, except for gases. There's going to be a gas shutoff, and that's going to determine if I want that auction super duper cool or just a little bit cooled, a little bit chilled, because the auction here is coming in at 30 degrees, and for rocket, that's all right, but already a little bit hot. Because if you look at the colonizers and taxis and everything, you can find that the interior holds oxyferns and their body temperature is 0 to 40 degrees. So if you got a heat situation, and that is that. Also, there's only barrier soldiers here in here. Good. Fair enough. So we're ready for travel. Let's change the destination. Taxi is ready for travel. Let's go here. 6 of 20 tiles. Let's go here. And I'll launch it. Change the crew. Who's gonna do it? Who is the brave astronaut? These people. Anybody can do it, actually. We have 2 ranches. We don't have many people here, and now we have less. We have fewer. Even fewer again. Should not Constructor 5 do this? They're waiting for their launch window forever. So maybe they should do it. I think, yeah. Let's go to beta. And go to the transporter. Teleporter transmitter. Constructor 5. Let's go. Going into taxi. One less mouth to feed is what I'm thinking. 8 duplicates here. What the heck? Good, and we need to renovate this. Radiation on automaton again. That's fine. Yeah, con 5. Zip. Teleport. Good. Consumables. Zip. Travito. Leggedy leg. And no longer. Oh, thank you for that. As even that menu was hard enough to navigate. So we're gonna do it after. Good. Crew. Con 5. If I can find them. Acknowledgement. Drill cone missing diamond. Hold on. Drill cone missing diamond. Errands. Insufficient. Hold what? Wait, what? Insufficient? Don't have diamond. So the duplicate is not the only thing we're gonna send over. Let's do allow menu use diamond. Raw mineral? No. Diamond is of course miscellaneous. Miscellaneous diamond. Let's go and do it. Errands. Yes, they love doing it. Actually, not really. Dr. Super Segmate. What are you doing? Toilet? It's toilet time. Is toilet time. Delivered sucrose. Good. Finally we're doing this again. We need to get the grub fruit preserves going. Can't believe this is not enough for the duplicants. Have a large farm here, and still they don't like it. Soup titubums. Alright, hold on. What is the stress level here? 0. Schedule. Titubums is on their bake-off time here. Let's let them work again. Next time. Good, and let's paint something in for them to work. This is unreachable. Let's get the ladders. Help a ladder. Oh, wait, what? Duplicate operation required. No big deal. Good. Duplicate operation. Stop. We need to paint it in. This is all done already. Good. So, manual ice deliver here. Manual? I think yes. Good. This we need to do. So let's do it. And then we can put the marble tiles in here again. Natural tiles are going here on top. And shipping. Conveyor loader from gold. Because we're going to see a lot of this. Put it there. Of course, it needs power. Am I gonna run the power? Am I gonna run the power? I think yes. I am going to run the power. Wire, wolframite. This is power spine though. I don't want to do distribution just yet. So, we're not gonna power these machines, everything. Gonna connect this thing to the spine for the time being. Good. We have enough wolframite. So let's build it in all the way. Here's a bit of a muck-up. But that's alright. Of course, always through the floor. Pump doesn't need power. Good. All the carbon dioxide is going to get collected and up here. Good. It's done. Natural tiles. What kind of natural tile? Granite. Is granite too hard for a pip to plant? Oof. If only I knew. Do I have an alternative? I think granite is a very interesting solid. Let's do gold. Gold is not hard. In reality. So that will work. ONI is very... it's very real. It's very realistic. Priority this one first. Priority 9 on those. Priority 5 on the natural tiles. Hopefully they're gonna build up in sequence. If not, I'm gonna be mad again. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? They're building it. They're building it all. Or is it just supplying? I think they're just supplied. Good. But Kari loves to build. Let's do it. Do it all. Was this liquid there for a second? I think it was liquid there for a second. Good. Build it all up. Granite tile. Priority 9. Good. They're doing it. Let's paint in the tamers. Paint in the tamers. Good. Well, a no-brainer first. Oh, I don't want to use granite for these insulated tiles. We do have sedimentary rock? What a godsend this is. We also have igneous rock. But let's do sedimentary rock. It's a great insulator. And it's very heat resistant. Let's confirm this. Confirm this before I lie. This is mafic rock. Properties melt 1400. A sedimentary rock melt. I lied. Best thing is igneous rock. Is it also 1400? I don't think so. It's gonna be... No, it's also 1400. So I could use mafic rock, but I did not bring that much. Sedimentary rock, 900. I really don't like. What if something happens? I want to use igneous rock. I don't have, man. Let's go back here. Sedimentary 900 or granite 670. Let's do sedimentary 900. Simply because I don't have anything else. Granite is 600. Do I have igneous rock? 1400? Where's that coming from? But the sedimentary, I have 100,000. Let's do sedimentary. 900 heat resistance, 900 Celsius. Alright, let's put it in and put it in there as well. Good. Let's cancel the last one. We need a chamber. We need an aqua tuna. Gonna close this off, not pop it. We need an entrance. Oh, we don't need an entrance, do we? No, we do need an entrance that has a vacuum lock. And that is resistant to steam. Low temperature steam. Or high temperature steam. But if something goes wrong, like if we have a power outage, then the liquid lock will break. That is what experience tells us. And that is what happened here. So where's all the steam here, by the way? It's trapped in one pocket. Getting sucked out. And then getting spat out again as a little bit of a thingy here. Did the steam get deleted? Did it get bullied so much? Did it get bullied so much that it got deleted? 100 grams of steam, that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. How in the heck do I get rid of the sour gas? I think there is no choice. I have to permanently pour in water here. Chillula trapped. I have to permanently pour in water there. I think I can. Trapped here? What's going on? Just move there. Just move there. Idle. I don't know. I don't think they were trapped. Trapped. One or more duplicates are trapped. Good, let's look at the duplicates. Titibimps? It's just working. And Kairi? Don't know. But open these interplanetary payloads, please. This automatic dispenser we're going to deconstruct as well. That automatic dispenser we're going to keep for a second. But it's not going to be for ice. It's going to be for sleet wheat grain only. So no more liquefiables. Oh wait. Huh? Sleet wheat grain wasn't... Interesting. Well, that's fine. They built this up now here. And this is for... what's it called? Carbon dioxide solid. Solid carbon dioxide. Where is this? Consumable ore? I don't think so. I'm not sure it's in the list. It's a liquefiable. So it must be in the list. Good, let's bring it all here. Let's bring it all here. Good. Natural tiles, gold. Let's do them. Soup to the... Is Kairi really trapped? Or was she trapped here? Was that what's happening? Don't know. Not sure. Thomas on radiation is fine. Deconstruct the stuff. Did we build the wire? No. So, paint in the tamer. Man, the tamer is really disconcerting. It is really. I want inside of this chamber the power distribution as well. I think I do. Good, we have a new kind of power distribution now. Let's look at that. It's looking like that. That means in the middle we have room. We can put these closer together. But then the power gets distributed out on top. And not through the middle here. Just good enough. So we can save some space. Polluted as a coolant. That's what we're going to use. So taming all these is of course a luxury. On the other hand, come time, I'm suspecting that this polluted ice here in the snow definitely will melt. Even if I enclose it. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe 10,000 cycles. But I don't care for that. I want to tame it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Is this enough room here? Might be. Deep freeze fresh. Good. We need to connect this liquid pump up to everything before we close the door forever. Gold or steel? Oh, refined metal is now getting scarce. Good. This is how it's gonna go. And the plumbing. The water is gonna get out of there insulated first. Using symmetry is fine. We're gonna do the same thing. Good. We're not gonna run it through anything. Ventilation. So what I meant to do is get a radiant gas pipe. Wolframite. Is wolframite really that good? For radiation? For radiating. Assist high thermal conductivity, but sometimes it lies. It's probably good. We're gonna get the oxygen in and out. Through here. Because I want to. Let's do it like that. Good. So I don't know what to do with this, but it's good to have it in there. Before I close the door forever. Right, it's not a liquid, that's fine. This carbon dioxide is still there. We can manually grab it. There's a lot of errands here now. Yeah. There's a lot of errands, but they're doing other things first. It's fine. So are we gonna build them in? We have to insulate the area. That is a given. So we're gonna enter the build. Is there a better way to enter? Maybe from the top using an escalator is safer. Yes, a vacuum escalator is definitely safer. The safest bet on here. Don't have enough wolframite? Yeah, we do. We do. Good. What else we're gonna paint in? So what we wanted to paint in was an insulation and an area where we can melt everything. But we have to consider the tamers. It's a lot. It's a lot. Good, so how's the tamer looking on beta? Oh, I do not know because it all broke. Good. Let's fix this first. We're gonna run in all the water now. Are we though? Where is this water coming from? This is a coolant loop, so it is limited water. But it's getting more water from here, isn't it? If I wanted to, we can bridge on. We can bridge on. Let's bridge on. Plumbing, liquid bridge. So only the overflow here. And it's never gonna be overflow. It's gonna cool and feed the plants. So we're gonna overheat in time. Maybe we're gonna have overflow? We're gonna have overflow now. Let's first build in the bridge. Gonna have overflow now. We're gonna have overflow soon. Good. Let's try and save this area. Dormant. 15 cycles. 15 cycles is gonna introduce heat again. This is so much. 35 key. How am I gonna delete sour gas? Sour gas is going up or down? Steam wise, down. So I need a hole. I need to get in here again. I need to deconstruct this. And I need to go here somehow. But how? There's a vacuum. That means I don't need this area anymore. I could go in from here somehow. Then dig in here. Build a hole for the sour gas. Where I can corner delete it. What a plan. What a daring maneuver. Maybe it's gonna work, maybe not. But we're gonna get the steam in now. I want to cool this down. Good. Let's connect this up here. And cancel that. Good. That also means we're not cooling this down any longer. But at any point, I can connect this up again. So for now, we're just going to introduce more sand. Is this sand or is this dirt? It's dirt, actually. What is this? Sand. I don't understand this game. I can't be honest. But that's fine. So we have steam again, and hopefully a lot of steam soon. This is gonna get deconstructed. It's gonna get mobbed. Why is nobody doing it? Nobody seems to be responsible. Do I need these? When I come here and go inside there, when I work on this, or when I work here? Yeah, these atmosuits. It should be here and should be there, two separate entities. Entities, but is not. So what is this liquid pipe element sensor? This is for oil or water? What is this? Automation. If this is not something, then something. Good. So we're gonna pour out. Now what the heck is this? Pour out water. Checking for water and then opening up here. Checking for water, opening up here. What the heck is this? Oh, I need this for the farm. Am I not gonna put the farm on below the teleport receiver? Yes. So it's fine. What we're gonna do here is secure the system because I'm scared I'm using up all the oil. And then the water is gonna put steam where there's supposed to be no steam. This water? Yeah, it's 80 degrees. It's fine. Good. Automation. Automation wire. Aluminum. Here. Chute. Plumbing. Liquid vent. It's not a chute. It's a liquid vent. Gold amalgam. Here. Make sure to automate this. Oh, this is the wrong way. If this is not oil, then open up. Nah, this is somehow dumb. What is this? Liquid pipe element sensor, not gate, deconstruct. Thought this was for the insulated gas pipes here. For a second there. Deconstruct. Get this going. Liquid pipe element sensor looks for water. If it's water, open up. Water. If it's water, open up. Not now. It's red. It did open up. Let's bump this up real quick. Good. And it's glitched out, of course. And shows open, but it's closed. That's fine. We need to build our tubular for the tubular challenge. But are we not doing other things? Autojet Virgil is returning. Steam auto drillers. Yes, that's where you need to go. Good. What about here? Feel like I am neglecting some space project here. Like an auto driller. It's made from red bolts. Steam engine here. Oh yeah, diamond is what we were lacking. Good, but we should have diamond now over there. Let's wait out the autosave. Diamond here, check. Trailblazer, check. Steam, check. Stop the steam delivery. And change up the destination. This is Maxado, so we're drilling here. Let's go out into... Oh man. Something with my lungs. Still that pneumonia. Unbelievable. But last time was 6 months. So I'm always saying, yeah, it's gonna be soon over, but I know exactly. This is gonna be 6 months until I'm cough free. Spaceform module. Change a crew? No. Begin launch sequence. Yes, change a crew. Begin launch sequence. Good. Right. Should I wait on this until the other driller wants to land? No, I don't think so. It's gonna be fine. This duplicant is gonna be trapped in space, so let's take care a little bit. Cool steam vent is not overpressured. Nice. Water is coming in. Nice. We have water. We have too much water here now. How come? How come this is too much water? Timer sensor. Let's do every 300 then. That is crazy. How come we have too much water? Is this not... Are we lacking dirt for irrigation? For fertilization? I don't know. It's not supposed to sit in the pipes. This is not supposed to sit in the pipes, but alright. So let's go to space and tell the duplicant to deploy. Gonna deploy over here, like always. And then we're gonna change the destination into, oops, somewhere. Maybe the rocks this time again? I don't know. Good. This trailblazer lander we can deconstruct in our own time. And the Puff Prince is doing its thing. Do we have a little bit more of a mushroom here? Still the same. Approach. We have the mushrooms. Approach. Make sure not to cook up mutants. Good. Nice. So where are they? Must be lying around here somewhere. Let's mop up the area. I have no idea where the mutants are. I don't have a clue. We should have analyzed them and then... Where did they go? Where did they go? In the fridge? But it's spores. Original? No idea. So this is a lycee, this is an exuberant. So we're gonna put another exuberant here. No, here. Fungal spore. Hold on, Trevido entombed. Fungal spore. Exuberant. Plant. And another lycee here. Nice. This is great stuff. So what was this concern here? On Trevido, on Bader. 4. So this should open soon. When? If only I could read this. 0.1. Should I do it 1 second? Will that change anything? I wonder. I think it will change a whole lot. This is 5 seconds though, so it won't change at least squat. Let's do it 1 second so I can see when it's there at a glance. Good. Maximum radiation. Is there really a problem with the radiation? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. What is this, vaccinator? No. Don't have a recharge. Unfortunately, I need more diver's lungs and I need more sunny disposition duplicants. So what is going on the latest one? We did this. But we... I don't like the buried objects. So I dig this out again. We're having the mass. Cancel. Cancel. Sweep this all up. Ice is gonna go here. Can I have a hauling point? No, I have to bring power to here. There is power to there. So, allow manual use. Oh, they're gonna have a lot to do. But it's fine. Liquefiable. It's gonna be just ice. And crushed ice. And snow. Nothing else. Oh, and then we have to do another one for all the polluted. Well, if we really have to. Maybe on top of it. Sure. On top of it. There's room here. There's the exact same room. Let's go through and dig it out. Here. Dig out everything. Like so. Oh man. Do we have now errands? A lot. Have a lot of errands. You start with this? Maybe. Maybe because I want the gold tiles there. Gold, cancel sweeping. Ice, ice, gold, cancel sweeping. Gold. Man, if only there was a sweep by type. No, this is just just an exception of the rule. Normally I don't need to sweep by type for some reason. I think it's playstyle. I think it is. Cancel sweeping. This is an absolute exception when that would be useful to me. Up until now I have needed it. I had no need of that. Cancel sweeping. But I had need of 50 other mods. So I'm missing as well. Good. So now they're gonna sweep it into here. No up a schedule. Good. This guy is not stressed out. Nobody is stressed out here. Schedule. They're sleeping a long while. Let's let them sleep. To the booms. They don't have a sunny disposition. 4 carbon dioxide only. That's fine. This is all not sweep only. Good. Carbon dioxide is gonna land here. So all this ice here is now getting transported into this conveyor loader, which will ship it there. Oh, and that one as well. So we should prioritize building this. What is it? It's an insulated liquid pipe. Should prioritize this. And then we can close the door, and then this carbon dioxide should do this right now. But they're not gonna do that, are they? No, it's priority number 1. Haha. Have the sweep only for a second because the door is still open. I don't want them to go there and to grab it. Carbon dioxide, yeah, they're doing that. They're doing that. Let's do it. Doing all the carbon dioxide in the vicinity except for that. Let's drop everything you have here. It's fine. Good. Did what was this? Delivered ice. Carbon dioxide, no. But still not this. What the hell? Nah, they're not gonna do it while I watch. It's just not gonna happen. Good. Now maybe? Yes, no they're doing it. Finally. Get it out there. Only oxygen is supposed to be in here. Also for no reason. This can be all a liquid. But why do you normally do it? Normally you can do it because you can add in more liquid. Should I have this as a possibility? Sure. Sure. Just in case. Just in case. Priority 9. So I can close the door. Good. Pretty nice. Okay, and this piece of carbon dioxide is still there. Oh man. Good, they're doing this now, and that's the important thing. Right. So what is my napper? My kidnapper? My nabber? And what is my taxi doing? Oh, there is a problem. They're not going. Drill cone missing diamond. Unreachable storage. So I do have to do this. And I cannot put it down, man. Cannot elevate it. Or... what is the opposite of elevate? Elevate something. De-elevate? Well, I cannot lower it. That's for sure. I cannot de-elevate this. Because it's an elevator, you know? It's like this elevator company, Otis. And they had this nice slogan there for their advertisement. We never let you down. But it's not a good slogan. So these ladders are going to get built up. And the duplicate is going to come and deliver the diamond. And then the new guy here is gonna do it, Constructor 5. On the other hand, we might send them back because the launch window is about to open again. Let's watch this happen. It's pretty cool. Another 50 seconds, another 50 seconds, another 50 seconds. Then it's gonna tell me what? It's gonna tell me the launch window is open. Because this is gonna close then in 200 or 100 seconds. And then in 100 seconds it's going to say, hold on, the launch window is... oh, whoops, I did not configure that. Launch... did I say that? That or it? Could not decide in my brain. Launch window closed. There we go. It's going to be a pop-up. Explore radiation, and the launch window open is going to be a boing boing. That's right. Good. Is it gonna come? In 100 seconds. It's gonna tell me launch window open. In 100 seconds. And that's how long these robo-miners are gonna take. So we need a different explorer then. Let's take a new duplicant. Who's here? Who wants to go? Ranch and 8? How many ranches do we have? Chef, constructor. No, we can't have the chef constructor go. Dig a new fast cookie? No, we can't have them. Dig a 10. Dig a 10. You're up. Skills? Dig a 10. On Torito. Yeah, they can do it. They can. Let's put them in as crew. Change crew. Dig a 10 as pilot. And nobody else. Off-world. Nobody else. Good. Begin launch sequence cannot. A launch window 2, it says. What did we want to explore? What did we want to explore? This here maybe? 10 or 14 tiles. Doesn't sound good. Hold on. Launch windows open, we have to pause. What do we want to explore? We're on Chavito. So we went there to get this. But we only have 14 tiles because it's not fueled up. Great. So we're going to explore the vicinity then. Or the edges. Well, with 14 tiles, we cannot explore anything actually. So we don't have anything to explore. Well, let's just stay home then. Let's just stay home. Launch checklist incomplete. Just stay home. We're gonna open the doors to get the resources. But elsewise, we're gonna close this automatically. Is there a way, or manually? Is there a way to manually close this? No, but we could cut the wires. Cut the wires. Good, so this launch window was no good opportunity. But we could leave the doors open for a second. So that the solar panel can rack up some sunshine. Alright, that's enough. Good. Doesn't matter, we got steam here, cooling down the thing. The theme, the scene of collecting gunk and chilling it down. This is gonna heat up, isn't it? But alright. Is all fine. What else do we need to do on here? Nothing. Let's look at the petroleum rocket. Oh, I need to dig out the space. That's what I need to do. Let's look at the petroleum rocket. It's here. Did I deconstruct by accident? I must have deconstructed by accident. Oh, no. This is something else. This is an auto driller that goes further. Is what it is. Let's not get confused here. It needs a spacefarer module. For some reason. And then it needs a drill cone. But first it needs cargo. I don't think it can get the big cargo one. Can it? Because we do need the Trailblazer. Let's build it up. And then we need... where we're going. Getting the ore. Cargo bay. From steel? Let's make it from gold. Good. Artifact transport. And a drill cone. Artifact transport. And the drill cone. Oh, there's a rocket landing. That's cool. Artifact transport. Also from gold. And a drill cone on top. Good thing I'm scrolling here and I'm scrolling there as well. There's a double scroll action here. Drill cone. Build it up. Right. Looking good, actually. Looking very good. Nice. What about here? Gonna remove the stuff. And guess what? We have another coffee mug. Man. Terrible. I hope I'm not offending anybody calling this a coffee mug. Because it's an office mug. And there could be another liquid inside of there. Some people say coffee. Terrible tea. Terrible also. I don't know. But let's just move on. I think we can build this up. Ooh. There was a bit of a hint at what's gonna happen. Carbon dioxide. Sweep it up. Sweep it up. I'm serious. Why are we not sweeping this up? Yes, soup carry. Sweep it up. Now, what happens if I close this door? What happens? Curious. Very curious. Can I automate this from outside? I can. Let's get the gold. And get the signal switch. Good. This is looking great. How much ice is there? 7.8 tons. It's not much. It's not much. We're doing it. How strong are we here, soup carry? Don't know. Don't know. So we picked up a little bit of gold there. We don't have a gold storage, do we? Store it here for a second. Gold is a refined metal. MNOP, refined metal, gold. Let's get it going. Per 7. They're doing it. Picking up the gold. Yeah, this is gonna take a good while. It's gonna take a good while. Are we building something else? Automazon radiation. Have to take this out. Definitely. Right, we're gonna get it out. We're gonna all get it out. So we did not need the sweeper type at all, because now we're just sweeping the gold into here. There's ice on top there. So this can be not sweep only. That means they're gonna work indefinitely here. Because there's a lot of ice. I don't know how many cycles this will take. but it's alright. Is alright. We should paint in the base to come. Is what we should do. Close off this area. Do the vacuum escalator. Leave the liquid because we're gonna need it when it pops. Build everything up on top. Inside of it. Distributor, yes or no? I don't think I have room. And a dedicated distributor outside here is good for heating up the area. In the beginning. Later, I don't want that. The kitchen will heat up enough. Yeah, I'm not sure where to continue from here. Well, I need to segment off the territories. But they have a lot of things to do now, so we can focus on the nabber. Let's view the interior of the nabber. Critter nab is looking good. Is looking great. Just I can never deconstruct this tile ever again. but otherwise looking alright. This here is for bees. It really is. Beta is on top of the list. Of course, beta, be tiny. Be tinies. Priority 9. Errands, low priority, no pending deliveries, that's fine. Hopefully it's not going to drown in the mercury. Is that a possibility? Wrong atmosphere? Maybe. Maybe. If that is happening, I'm going to deconstruct the critter off real fast, and I'm going to put a tile in here. Good. So, this area needs to fill up with chilled oxygen. That's what needs to happen. And here... they did not build this. They built the natural tile first. Man. Duplicates and their priorities. Good. Just build this up. Right, how is this looking? And here's gonna go pips. Cuddle pip? No. Normal pips. Priority 9. There's no pending deliveries also. What else? Let's look at the rooms. It says mess hall. Because why? Think we need a decor item. Need a good decor item. I wonder if the phone is a good decor item. Then we don't need the water cooler. But I did this to have space here. To have other things. Didn't I? Did I not? Let's get the aeropod. Stations, furniture. Aeropod from diamond. Good, we have diamond here again. It's also good. Building this up from ceramic. This rust we're gonna grab. Ceramic fell down here. Something fell down here. I don't know what fell down there. But we need to sweep this up. Party here will do nothing. Rust. Consumable or sweep errand. Is it not defined? Automated sense dispenser. Rust. Consumable ore. Consumable ore. Rust. It is defined. They're doing it. They are. Right. So we have the diamond here. That means this thing is done now. The drill cone is delivered. Contents none. Huh? Low priority? How dare you? Operating or supplying. We don't have a dedicated duplicate here. Good. Cargo bay traverse module is done. It's not filled up. Let's give it some juice. And it's gonna fill up with red bolts. And then this auto driller can go. Wait. Yes, it is an ultra. Can go then. Good. View the interior. I'm gonna fill it up with a bit of oxygen for the duplicant that is operating a trailblazer to then breathe before they run out of breath. Good. So we're on that. Whoop. It was just filled up. It was just filled. Children are trapped? Why you give me this trap message all the time? Makes no sense. Nonsense. There's no trapping here. Duplicates are just fine. Oh, who's stressed out? Carrie? Why did you do the stress out animation? Everything here is fantastic. There's even oxygen here. Everything here is good. You just have a little bit of work to do. Pick up all the ice. Is rude, but they need to pick up all the ice here. It's just what they have to do. That's their job now. That's their job. What else can I do? Yeah, I'm just procrastinating this because I need to paint in a lot of things. Never make a mistake, I'm screwed. Because down here is going to be the bees. Should I start with the bees? Should I dig this out? I mean, I need to dig this out. Anyhow. I need a lock. I need a liquid lock. And I need a vacuum lock. That is more what I need. Is there more carbon dioxide here as well? Yes, there is. Good, not sweep only. They're gonna mop the ice here and the carbon dioxide there. I think here is a good space for separating the areas. So I do have a cold area here, but that's a huge cold area. Do I need that? Do I need that? Also, I want to keep the cold area over here. Because I want to go outside the base and pluck some flowers. That's what I want to do. It's going to be a ton of natural nature reserves, parks here. All I'm going to do here is dig out the... what am I going to dig out? Probably I'm going to leave the granite in even. I'm going to dig out the igneous rock and the sand and the sandstone. And this wonky looking stuff. Or I'm not going to dig out anything. Just going to dig a way through. That sounds more like it. Going to leave the area intact. But here, there's no nature. So no need for a nature reserve. You can dig it all out. Or we could heat it all up and run it through an Escherfall here. But that is... that's actually a reasonable idea. On the other hand, I have the mass in favor of not having an Escherfall. Yes. It is a waste. Hopefully people will not hate me. But I'm going to dig this all out and have the mass. Because I want to do an Escherfall here. That was the first plan. It was a good plan. But instead I'm going to do this tiny setup here. Very compact. And that's it then. Dig this all out. But here might be the space where I'm going to preserve the cold as much as possible. It is a lot of cold. And it's too cold. So if this touches the hydrogen, then the critter traps will not do anything anymore. Good. So back to reclaiming the territory, I guess. And it's gonna be an artificial cool area anyhow. Thing is, if I go work here, they're gonna breathe out with these masks. I don't like that much. I want the carbon dioxide to stay here. And the work here is always going to be these little pebbles of carbon dioxide. So, get rid of the oxygen mass? No. Now that's just always what's gonna happen. No, I have to pump it. I have to pump it out anyhow. So no need to worry about it. Except, of course, it's gonna be these solids all the time. So how do I do the initial temperature then? I guess just building the things in. Set and critter trap could grow in brine ice. So if I bring the pip here, and the pip is gonna do its thing into the ice. Oh, sorry. Then the ice might melt if I'm unlucky. If something messes up, that will break everything. Will I chicken out, or will I use the natural tiles here? Good question. The room height is gonna be like that, and how many rooms will I do? I could do a little bit of a pit here for carbon dioxide, for initial carbon dioxide. No, it doesn't make sense. Good. So this is a lot of theorizing. This is not actual gameplay. But you have to plan it out. If you don't plan it out, nothing's gonna happen. How come this doesn't have power? Because the sun is not up. Great. Well, it doesn't need power anyhow. Deconstruct it. We're not gonna ship anything over here anymore, or are we? Are we though? It's not deconstructed. Let's keep it there. This interplanetary payload is unreachable. And is unreachable on purpose. Let's build a ladder here to reach everything. Like so. Good. We also have to sweep up everything else as well. Good. 61 stress against soup Titobims. What the heck? They need their sleepy time. They do. Into the night they're gonna sleep. Right. I know this is not the fastest playthrough, but I really want to colonize this planetoid because it's really cool. It is fantastic and fascinating as well. Pedestal? Do we need this? Could put something else here. Could put some... It's not messing around. Oops, it's not messing around. Let's go to beta again and see if everything is in order here. Right, we have some porridge. There's magma poured. Again, we have some porridge. I don't know how this happened. I really don't. Did it spill through? I want to dig here. Or just leave this now and call it good. I think I made a mistake here. That's why it poured. Is fine. Deconstruct this. Construct up this. And reclaim this territory. Oops. So we're gonna get more holding points. See if this tile is still glitching through or not. Holding point is gonna be full of magma. Liquid magma. Enable drop? No. Enable spill? No. Enable ball? Definitely. Good. Holding point. We're gonna copy the settings. Like so. We're gonna start with a low one. Then we're gonna fill up this one. And then we're gonna fill up that one. Yes, scalding, of course. Good. 9, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the priorities here. Let's go. Yeah, they're gonna use this magma first, unfortunately, before they start pitch pumping. Was alright. Put this up, put that up. Deconstruct that. Reclaim this territory. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Explore radiation. Whoops. Deconstruct. And deconstruct. 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 We're gonna pump it all. Good. Explore radiation. Is the explorer in space? No. This auto driller, yay, is done. We're gonna change up. And we're gonna go into orbit. We're gonna land already. We're gonna land already. Steam auto driller max. Yes, steam auto driller max on Maxayo. Good. What's going on with the explorer and why? It's on Torpedo. And why is it radiated? Because people come here still. Should not. Let's enable this plant. Enable building. Make sure everything is grounded. Oh, they're still coming here for some reason. We're gonna change the crew. And we're gonna isolate this. Ticket 10. Don't come here. Nobody comes here. No, we need to enable this. And then nobody comes here. Are they coming here to grab the food? Are they coming there to grab the food? Because we don't have food on Torpedo. What is this? 30,000 gristleberries. Yes. We're eating gristleberries. It has come down to that. Consumables? Tomzon, Xado, and Torpedo. Don't want them to eat the precious gristleberries. And we glitched out. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to deselect this. If I may. Good. 7 duplicates here is a lot, apparently. Growth halted, irrigation. We ran out of mud. Let's see what this is doing here. We broke and we broke bad. But it's still working. Entombed, broken. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And the sour gas got bullied. Yes, got bullied into... That's why we got sand here. Because the sour gas got bullied. Good. Let's stop this up. And... get the cooling loop running again. So this is broken. What exactly is broken here? Liquid valve is entombed. But still working. And what is broken? Entombed and broken. 76 degrees. It's broken at 76 degrees? Because it's copper ore instead of steel. I was stingy here. Again, for absolutely no reason. But let's look at this. Broken and entombed. And yet it is working. What a champion. What a champion, liquid valve. If I could name it, I would. But instead I'm going to suppress everything. And call this good. We got steam, yes. And it's getting cooled down. Oh, nice. That means we can go in here and there was no need to build this up. To get in there and delete the... What the heck is this? Aluminum. 7.8. This is a huge block of aluminum. This as well. Holy heck. This broke but good. But it's alright. It's gonna fix itself. It's gonna cool down to temperature. It's already 380 degrees Celsius. So we're good there. Very good there. And I think this was a good second session for today. So how are we gonna finish up? How are we gonna finish up this fantastic session? This was really good. I'm gonna undress my scarf here. That's not English. I'm gonna take off my scarf for the... That's how good I'm feeling. This is great. We cannot finish this session until we got the magma, but let's get it all out and reclaim some territory here. And there is no petroleum production. Is this empty? Did we not flip the switch? Let's flip the switch. This is for water. Water is gonna pour out. Good. Oil is coming. It's getting boiled into petroleum, which is good. Got a nice counterflow here. What is going on Thomason? That's my favorite sentence to say in this playthrough. What is going on Thomason? So we have a little bit of a kidnapping device here. Now we need to get the AETN going on this planetoid to cool down oxygen and get the temperature down here for the bee. Then we need to get a natural tile here as well, made from rust. We're using the mod because it's a good mod and it makes the game more complicated. Does it though? I think it's kind of a cheat mod. It's definitely kind of a cheat mod, but it's a good addition to be able to put up a natural tile. Because if you do, remember, if you do that and then dig it out, you're gonna have the mass, and that is kind of complicated and destructive as well. So no, this is not a cheat mod. This is an advanced mod, is what it is. Water cooler, missing tile, and controlled. Well, the controlled sign, I do not mind. What's the problem here? Oh yes, let's not forget the liquid here, the water. We're gonna run the liquid this time not through this area at all. What is this? Is this the liquid intake? Whoops. Outtake, I mean, of course. Oh man, oh man. Can I do this even? I think I might be able to do this. Let's make everything from gold. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. So this is not going to interact with the cool area here. It is though, isn't it? It is, because there's steel there. This is steel. And everything here is going to interact. Oof. It's going to be real rough. What is the thermal conductivity of this steel tile from the rocket? Oh, come on, really? Are you kidding me? This just makes things very difficult. So do I care about this heat exchange here? What about this rocket window? This is even more. Oh, come on. This is way too much conductivity for a hull. For a hull. Oh man. I'm not redoing this. I'm not redoing this. The heat is gonna, or the cold energy is gonna leak here, and heat's gonna go through here. We're just gonna have a high discrepancy here. Just gonna have this minus 40 degrees or minus 170 degrees or something like that, and then we're gonna have the 40 degrees here for the plants. I mean, the water coming here is probably very hot anyhow. So we need an insulated pipe from wolframite? No. It's from the best insulator that I have, and that is ceramic. Let's go. And where is it going into the rocket? Didn't. Cholera trapped. Again, the lie. Starvation on Torpedo is unfortunately not a lie. Unfortunately not. Gristleberry. Let's eat it. Let's eat it. Consumables. We're gonna have to scroll. Dum dum dum. Gristleberry, go eat! Chef Constructor Punk W444. And you played with magma, didn't you? That's a sign you're there. There's my counterflow. Very nice. And here is the magma. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. Mop up this bit of magma. Too much liquid. What can we do? Can deconstruct this. Can deconstruct that. Uh-oh. This is now risky business. This is extremely risky business. There's some magma here, but that we can mop. Or is it going? Is it going somewhere? 180 key? I cannot mop it up? but it's not flowing. It's very viscose magma. It has its own viscosity. That's what I'm thinking. It's way more viscose than naphtha. And naphtha is 7 key viscose. 7 key per tile. 7.9, I think. But 7 key. If you floor it. Grab the stuff, grab that stuff. Gonna deconstruct this. Gonna deconstruct that. Gonna build just another one. Oh, that's what happened. The magma somehow melted the marble tile. Here is magma now. 200 key. In the air. Is in the air tonight. That is not good. It might interact with things. Good. I don't like it one bit. Let's mop these up and put one here. Is it spilling over all the time? Is what's happening? Let's look at the liquid overlay. No. It's floating in the air. It might be the mod. It might be the mod. But I want the magma out. I want the magma out of here. I want the infinite magma storage down here. Not over here. This is problematic. Good. Let's go to Maxado, see if everything is in order here. Looks like it. We're doing a distribution of power here. It's a very slow project because it's not very urgent, is what it is. Not good. It's gonna look like that. Let's see if it's gonna look like that. Because normally I do it different. Could I have this there? I could. I should. And I would. So good. It's pretty cool. So where's the spine? Let's see. Down here? Oh, cannot. Cannot. Unless I replace the tiles. I don't want to replace this tile. But I have to if I want to do it like that. Good. Let's move them up. Let's just move them up. Have the spine here. No. This doesn't do anything. No, I have to do it. I have to do it. Good, let's get a helper tile. Here. And we're gonna get a floor. Aw, this is gonna mess with the area. And the spine is gonna run... Hold on. Is the spine not gonna run through here? I want it to connect up in this area. Do I still need this automatic dispenser? No, let's get no pending errands. We're using polluted ice. Well, we can build the dispenser up anywhere to get rid of the polluted ice. Anywhere. Anywhere here. Anywhere, but only anywhere here. Good. So we're gonna run the power spine through here. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to do something here. Alright, but we do have granite here a lot, so at least it's gonna look pretty. Let's do it. Build up, and another one here then. And then we're gonna run the power spine. Like so. And there, and there. And that means the conductive wire here is gonna connect up to this liquid shutoff. And to that liquid shutoff as well. And here we're gonna do the mirror image. And those are gonna get connected up, and they're gonna provide everything with power. Using iron. Somehow we have this here. There's free resources. Let's get them. Then the automation. Gonna have an OR gate. We're gonna take in from here. We're gonna put out there. How is this so much better than what I did before? This is changing up all the time. Just like Tony Advance said in their video where I learned this. How this looks changes up every time. Every time they do it. Alright, so the OR gate is gonna configure the ones there. We can do it like that. And the NOT gate is gonna configure those both. Good. From steel, why? I do not know. Atoms on radiation. Let's still go in there. Still go in there. Let's do iron here. Stop it. Radiation average 2.5 rads. It's not too much. It's not much at all. Good. So the batteries here is gonna say do all this. And also do all that. Good. We're missing a tile, but that's gonna get built up. The helper tile should get built up first. And the little iron ore wire here is gonna connect up to the big conductive iron automation and no. Just the just the power is gonna connect up together like so. Good. That's all good. That's all good. We're just missing a tile is all. And then we can connect this up to but where we're gonna connect this up to the spine. Oh yeah, we're coming from here, that's right. Coming from here. What do we have? Iron ore. Good stuff. And where we're gonna connect it up. Here is alright. Use a bridge. That is good. Just use a bridge. Autosave. Hold on. Hold on, autosave. And that's a good way. And then we're gonna save again. Oh, man. Maybe 5 cycles is too much autosave. Maybe I should go back to the 20 cycles. But let's leave it as is for now. And let's take the wire bridge and put it in. Because we need that. The helper tile is built up as well. So the marble tile is going to go in there next. Automation wire connected up. Conductive wire and wire connected up. And then power shutoffs. Connect them up. Oh, well, I cannot build this here yet. But the left battery is going to say what's going on. And the right battery is going to suppress the current. Good. They have a lot of things to do here. Right, what's going on here? Are we cleaning up the area? It's not looking clean, guys. It's not looking clean at all. Oh, we're picking up here indefinitely. So dumb. Help with the ice. What are you doing? They're not going here and pick this up there. Let's mop it up. But we're gonna go here and work anyhow, and then there's gonna be new carbon dioxide. It's kind of pointless. It's kind of completely pointless. With the carbon dioxide, I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna pump it out when it vaporizes. When it what is the word that I'm looking for? States change from solid into a gas. That's what I'm trying to say. Melting point, thermal conductivity. When it melts, actually. When it melts. Oh, hold on. It's not going to change from solid into gas, is it? It's going to change from solid into liquid. And then from liquid into gas. Good. This looks like there's something else in there. Snow. That's fine. Snow is allowed. Good. Yeah, next time we're gonna paint in the base. And for now, what is this planetoid? The gassy, we have to go here as well. For now, we're gonna have a look at the rockets. Because this one is done. It can go back home. Gonna have a look at the rockets. And then call it good, I think. Automazon? No rockets on Automazon? But radiation. There is a rocket. Is it ready to go? Just needs some steam. Feels like we're using up steam more than we're creating. That's alright. Should this ever empty, we're just gonna launch, land. Launch, land. Launch, land. And then this is gonna fill up again. Good. What an exploit. This is an exploit. This whole thing is an exploit here. But alright. The whole endeavor is very special. Good. Spacefarer module. Spacefarer module. Spacefarer module is set up. Oxygen is inside. Wait, that's what I needed for the other one, isn't it? It's what I needed for the new one. But it's not connected up at all. Alarm. It is kind of connected up. It is kind of connected up, but there is that pipe which has no use currently. Good. Deconstruct the bridge then. And let it flow in. Oh wait. I know what this is. This is steam. And the oxygen is stuck. Did this all break due to heat or something? I don't know. But let's put some oxygen here inside. Why is this connected up and not to anything? Don't know. But it's alright. I'm gonna connect it up now. And it's gonna fill up. So this is the auto driller. It needs to fill up with oxygen for the duplicate to feel alright. There's diamond, check. There's red bolts, check. Good, we can move out. The only thing is missing is oxygen, and that's really not a big deal. That is really not a big deal. A vacuum, why is the vacuum blinking? Sometimes there's germs, right? Good. I'm gonna change up the destination. Oh, 20 tiles now, so we get the uranium ore. Oh, and we can go there as well. Good thing here. Right, let's go into orbit. Who's gonna go? I'm gonna change up the crew. Who's gonna go? Anybody. Constructor 5. Let's practice. Hopefully they're not gonna die. Where we're gonna drop them though? Over here? Or over there? There's polluted oxygen they can breathe. Yeah, we're not gonna build this up in time. Let's begin the launch sequence. Take a deep breath. Constructor 5. Take a deep breath. Good. What about the petroleum? If we're gonna look inside of here and to build up things, we're gonna forget about the duplicate, right? So let's not do that. Let's get the duplicate in. Where are they? Is it their off time? No rockets orbit. Errands. I wish it would tell me some errands. Here they're coming. This red bar and the blue bar suggest they have full lungs. Their lungs are full. Just good. New auto. Did we rename this? Did we rename this? This is the Venison taxi? Refitted? No. I have no idea which one this is. Auto Virgil, crew nap. Something changed up here. Right, let's click it. Give me my space map game. Let's deploy them. It's an Artemis, it's a random name. Deploy. Good. And then we're going to change the destination to where we have been before. And we can mine some ore. And that rhymes. Good. This is a good ending. Nobody died. And rockets are on their way. Deconstruct. There's a lot to do next episode. We're looking forward to that. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Has been a blast. Has been a blast. But don't be shy. Say bye. Don't be shy and type something in YouTube if you watch it there, so I can name my duplicates. It's 5 or so, not named. The Constructor 5, and there's a Seeder who's not named. There's a Digger and a Seeder, and they're not named. And we're gonna change the Digger Agent. We're gonna change the Digger to Agent, so we can see if it's a Doctor or a Digger at a glance. So we still have some agents left that need naming. So yeah, if you want to do that, just say hi next time, or bye, or anything, or leave a YouTube comment or something. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Gonna see you next time. Have a good day and a good night.